Bless you. Well, that's better. Oh, okay. Okay, bye. You think we should maybe pick up the leaves? Yeah. Prepare for my whomping willow tree. It's not a willow tree, but it looks like the whomping willow tree. If you know, you know. Woo! Hi guys. So, welcome to Dye20 Studio Vlogmas edition. Okay, so here's the plan. I've been a little bit out of commission the last few weeks, couple of weeks, because my sciatica's been acting up. As soon as the weather changed, everything went to hell in a handbasket. So, probably the neighbors are looking at me. Those neighbors over there, looking at me going, the heck is this woman doing? I'm vlogging for Vlogmas. Haha. The reason that I'm excited is not because I have an Advent, because I don't have a yarn Advent. What's a knitter without an Advent, guys? I really didn't know until last year, because that was the time that I got my very first Advent, which I was super excited for. But I don't have an Advent this year. But I do have yarn. This isn't the yarn. This is my husband's package, apparently. I thought I was getting my yarn. He told me it was delivered. Now I'm anxious because this is not my package of yarn. So I'm hoping it's inside the house. Oh my god. I can hear my dog running after me. I have plans, okay? I don't know what that package is. I think it's this one. My husband's home. Alright, let's take a look. Yep, that's my yarn package. So, what I'm going to do this year... Oh my god, hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that? Oh. You guys want to back it up?
Back it up. Yeah, it's home. Don't even think about it, brother.
Back it up. Back it up.
Right.
Whoa. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to dye my Advent. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one in the world that has ever dyed their own Advent. I really don't know if anyone has ever dyed their own Advent, but I'm going to do that, and I'm excited. Dye20 Studios was something that I just came up with like during, not Vlogmas, but like last month. And I just haven't had the time or the chance or the energy to like bring it out. So I figured I may as well just wait until Vlogmas, since I'm not going to be able to afford to buy my own Advent this year. It was either buy an Advent or buy more dye, and I kind of really wanted to buy more dye. My husband's laughing at me because it's true. He asked me what I wanted for my anniversary, and I said dye. It took me a minute to figure out what I wanted. It was either my dye that I want to add to the current dye that I already own, or a dog advent, which was super cute. But it's just, I want more vibrant colors, and I knew that this dog advent, although really adorable, would have been more neutral colors, and that wasn't what I was looking for, not this year. Certainly not for Advent. I feel like for Advent you want things to be a lot more bright and Christmassy and just colorful. So anyhow, what I did was, yeah, I can let them out now. I literally forget like within seconds what I'm doing, because my brain is like, it just doesn't work right anymore. So what I did was I let my husband gift me. I let him gift me. Well, he gifted me all the dye that I wanted to buy, which wasn't all the dye that I wanted to buy, but it was a lot. And behind his back, I ordered some minis, which I've never ordered minis like myself. I've made minis, you know, you weigh them, skein them up, and wind them up yourself. I've done that, but I've never ordered just minis just like that. So I did that. That was fun. And I also ordered another pack of yarn that I've been really wanting to try out, from Wool to Die For. I found that they have a lot of like single ply squishy yarn at a really nice price. I remember a long time ago looking there, and it wasn't the greatest price for me and my budget, but it's a really nice price now. Do you guys want to come inside? I would love it if you stopped making all that noise. Dante, if you don't want to play, then come inside. So, yeah, I don't know. I just really didn't feel like it was in my budget back in the day. Right now it's like, I don't know, it looks great. I like where it comes from. I like how it's worked up. What do I mean by worked up? That's not what I meant. Anyway, whatever. Now, I am way more tired this time of the year than I normally am. So I'm a little bit concerned about my health. I've already gone to the doctor to make sure that I'm doing okay. My blood pressure was not okay, so I'm back on blood pressure medication and back on my diet program. Like, I gotta really dial that in and get back down to basics. That's the goal. How am I gonna stick to it? Am I gonna stick to it? I have no idea. Like, I've never stuck to it, so it's hard. Doing any kind of a diet is difficult, and it's not really a diet. It's more of like, it's always just a lifestyle change, right? Because that's the healthy way to fix your diet. But it's not easy to stick to, especially when you have like serious like health issues that depend on your diet. I don't have diabetes. I might be pre-diabetic. I haven't done a blood work in a while, which I'm supposed to be doing, but I haven't done it. But the last time we checked, I wasn't. So, but I'm still having all the symptoms of a diabetic person. So they were like, no, you don't have diabetes, you have fibromyalgia. Oh, whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I have. I don't know what my issue is. All I know is that as soon as I eat something that's not great for you, my body has a pretty much a systemic reaction of various types of inflammatory issues. Like, it could be my knee, it could be my hip, it could be my whatever. And I've been that way ever since I was a kid. So now as an adult, I know how to fix it, thanks to a lot of different people. My boss, my knitting friends, my sister, thanks to a lot of people for for just kind of pointing me in the right direction, because I'm always talking about this, that, or the other, health-wise, diet-wise, gut-wise, all the, you know, health issue-wise. And the one thing that has helped me tremendously has been keto. But, major but, keto is wonderful to reduce inflammation of all kinds of inflammation. You're talking brain inflammation to whatever. But for me, it's just more difficult with my gut problems. So like I can't easily eat things like normal people can. Like if you decide you're going to go on a keto diet and you're going to eat all the keto things, I can't do that. Like, because I'm not just sensitive to gluten. I'm not just sensitive to lactose. I'm sensitive to practically every sugar on the planet. And that makes navigating any kind of a diet very, very tricky, very difficult. And yeah, I'll be okay for like maybe 4 months. I'll do really great. I'll lose 60 pounds or whatever. And all of a sudden, just the distress that I am under is unbearable. And I cannot go on, and I can't continue the diet, whatever it is. Can I do a diet? Can I diet? Can I lose weight? Yes. But I get very, very sick. Come to find out, it's because I'm very sensitive to a lot of different sugars. So that turned me on to the FODMAP diet, FODMAP. If you suffer from any gastrointestinal problems, issues, gut problems, digestion problems, whatever, low FODMAP is the way to figure out which sugars you're extremely allergic to, extremely sensitive to, and that better helps you navigate your diet. And so I've figured out a lot of different sugars that I'm very sensitive to, including diet sugars, that, you know, like let's say you want to do the Slim Fast diet and they have these like keto bars and keto this and keto that. There's I can't remember right now off the top of my head that sugar. It starts with an M, but there's this one sugar that's in there that just, that makes me so sick. First of all, diet sugars are meant to make you go to the bathroom. They're meant to make you go poop. It's like a laxative. Okay. That's what diet sugars are. It's a laxative. And a lot of people don't know that. And that's why you lose weight. And that's why you don't, that's why they don't count as calories or carbs, because they go right through your body. So now that we know that little nugget of information, why am I talking about this? Because that's what I'm going to be concentrating on this month. And until I get to where I want to be. I'm not talking weight-wise. I'm talking health-wise, okay? I'm more concerned about the inflammation in my body. This sciatica that I'm feeling in my leg, it's really bad. It's really bad, and I don't want to end up having surgery. So either I get off my ass and go to the gym and work on my back and increase my back, or I lose weight. Lose weight and reduce the inflammation in my body. Am I going to lose a ton of weight? No. No, I doubt it. But hopefully I can get myself back on track. So that is the goal, at least this month. And I know at the end of the month, Christmas, tamales, all that stuff is probably going to happen. We'll figure it out. But I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to say that I'm going to stick to a keto diet only, because that's just not an ideal situation for me. It's not something that I can do. But, so I'm going to concentrate on my diet. And then I'm going to dye my own Advent. And that's what we're going to do today. And I'm going to take you guys through the process of that. And I'm going to do my best to do one Advent a day. And we'll see how it goes. I probably won't do one every single day, because you know what I'm like. if you guys are watching any of my vlogs, you know that I cannot do this every single day. Sometimes I have the energy, sometimes I don't. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to watch everybody else open up their beautiful yarn advents, and I am going to dye up some really random advents for myself. So I'm excited about that. I had 2 different strategies for that. Number 1 was to pick a palette of colors, randomly roll the amount of dye per color that I was going to use in my advent, and that was going to be for like if I wanted to do a solid yarn. That would be super cute. I already have a few colors that I randomly rolled recently just to test it out to see kind of sort of what colors I would be getting, and I really like the colors that I rolled. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch between the idea of doing my own like speckled colors or rolling for a oh my god, the word literally is escaping my mind right now. For solid. Get what I mean? So I'm going to either roll for speckles or roll for a solid. And that's going to be my advent this year. I don't really want to struggle very much with mixing all these little jugs of color. I just don't want to mess with that. So I'm either going to speckle it or I'm going to swish it all up in one jug. I think I like that idea, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So that's going to be the number 1 thing that I roll for. Really nothing else. I'm just going to roll for whether we're going to make it a solid or roll for whether we're going to make it a speckle, and roll for my dyes. And that is it. Oh, I am looking forward to this. So first we're going to go out to dinner. It's probably going to be the last dinner for the next 2 weeks because we've got to try and save some money. And then we're going to try and see if we can go pick out a tree because we still haven't picked out our tree. I still haven't decorated anything. I am in agony. But I got myself these freaking amazing Crocs. And if you've got sciatica and you've got hip pain and you haven't got a pair of Crocs in your arsenal, I don't know what you're doing. Go get some. They're amazing. All right. Let's go. So of all the gloves that I have ever knit, these have got to be my absolute favorite. I believe, I'm not sure, I believe, no, there's no way, this is not the Scatterbee sock. This is a sock pattern, and I don't remember the name of the sock, but I have these socks in this color pink, and they were just so cute, and I had plenty left over, so I made myself some mittens. Even though the tip is awful, and even though there's enough room in there for a very long fingernail, which at the time I had, like, they are my favorite, even though they're too long on the thumb and too pointy on the tips there, and that's just, they're my favorite because they go with my beautiful sweater and almost everything that I wear, because a lot of what I wear has a little bit of pink in there. So I love these, they're my favorite. So cute. And by the way, this is probably yarn from Hobby Lobby, I don't remember, but yeah, so cute. I love it so much. So I'm still working on my Halloween socks. I never made much progress, but I do have both my heels attached, And at this point, it's just a matter of however long I want to make them. And I think I want to make them nice and long today. This time. I love these new Crocs that I got. I'm completely obsessed. They are faux fur lined. And today I went to work. Listen, my boss was not supposed to be at work today. And I wore them to work. I nearly left the office when I saw my boss's daughter. She's a partner in the firm and she wasn't supposed to be there today. So my friend, my coworker, she went in jeans, I went in Crocs. It was a disaster. But whatever, we just played it off like it was totally normal. Turns out she was in her sports outfit, so it was fine. It's just a family office, so yeah, it was great. So that was my day. I'm in Crocs and I'm wearing my hand knit socks. It's a beautiful fade that I did like a long time ago. I don't remember when, and I don't remember what yarns I used. I'm sure at least some of these are Bohemia fiber minis, and I don't think it's anything that I dyed. It might have been something that I dyed in the toes, but yeah, they're all Bohemia fiber Halloween minis. Sadly, Bohemia Fibers is not really dyeing anymore, I don't think, because otherwise I would have been buying her yarn. I loved it so much. But anyway, okay, gonna have dinner now. Bye. Okay, we're at our favorite lot. Hopefully we find something we like here. Whee! Nope. I found my tree. Like literally just walked up to it and I found my tree.
This one's better.
Okay, maybe I'll look at another one. Normally, we look at these. You know why? They're so full and beautiful. They're usually missing like big areas, but they're decent price. Normally we get them for like 60 something, not 80 something, but they're a decent price and they smell delicious.
Look at that one behind you.
I think these are called the Nordic firs or something, right? I love these trees. But last year we got this just as early in the season.
It was dry the next day.
And within a week it was just dying. And we kept watering it. So if I get my trees late in the season, like late in the month, yeah, I would get this one. But since we're getting it so early in the season, I'm gonna get one of these. They're looking at my tree. So,
this one looks,
first of all, I like that one.
But this doesn't have spars at the top.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God. I was ready to fight someone for the perfect tree right now. It was so cute. But we're gonna go to one more lot, see what happens. Okay, so we didn't get a tree today. We'll probably get one tomorrow. I almost fought a man to get the perfect tree, but he had a hold of the ticket and there was nothing I could do. Oh, I wish I had recorded it. It was so funny. I was like, I will fight you. And he's like, do you know football? It was funny. And we were laughing, running around through that second lot. We never made it to the third lot because there was no third lot. Meh. So that was a lot of driving around, a lot of running around. Not for nothing, but we didn't go to the Home Depot to take a look there. But so far, the second lot that I looked at was much better in price. So those first Douglas firs were like $160 something for like a 7-foot, and the ones that we were looking at, our favorite lot, were like $124 for the same size, if not a little bit taller. So I think we're just gonna probably get a Douglas fir. And is it a Douglas fir? Noble fir, sorry. Keep saying Douglas, but no. Noble fir this year, because I think it's going to be nice and juicy. And I think it'll last a lot longer. At least more towards like the middle of the month rather than, or like more towards the end of the month rather than like just a week or two. Because that's pretty much what that last tree did last year. It was really bad. We didn't even bother decorating it, to be honest, because it was so bad. It was so dry. So I'm looking forward to definitely decorating my tree this year, and definitely doing something fun with my Advent yarn, and we're gonna get dyeing right now. Okay, this is my yarn Advent, and this is the single ply yarn that I just got. And it is from Wool to Dye For. It's called Single and Stunning. And it really is. It's so soft. It's so soft. It's so much softer than that last batch of single ply that I got for a sweater that I was making. The one that I dyed all the Fey Wild colors on. So, oh my goodness, it feels delicious. And this is the little single ply. I think it's called, I mean, it's the, this is a fingering weight mini. Yeah, these are called the Platinum Sock Minis on Wool to Dye For. Really great. This is actually, if you are just kind of trying to get your hands on some minis and just do it cheaply, this is a really great way to do it. Just, you can grab yourself a bunch of food coloring or Kool-Aid or whatever and just have at it. Just have so much fun on these little minis. So we're gonna start the Dye20 Studio Extravaganza right now. Okay, here we go. So a high roll, 15 or more, is going to be for speckles. So 15 to 20, we're going to speckle the yarn. And a low roll, we're going to make it a solid. So we will roll for 4 colors and make it a solid. Ooh, that's a 13. So the first Advent is going to be a solid, and I'm going to roll for 4 colors. All right, first color, 16. Second color, 6. Oops, I accidentally did that, but we saw it. Whoops. Wow. Okay, 6. Third color is a 5, and the last color is an 18. All right, now I'm going to roll for the strength of each of the colors. All right, so for the first color, we will add 1. The next one will have 3. The next color will have 2, and the final color will have a strength of 3. So it's 1 times that first color, 3 times the second color, 2 times the third, and 3 times the fourth. And whatever color that makes, it could make gray, it could make an ugly brown. Who knows what's gonna happen? But I'm gonna go pick out the colors and use that dye strength in this yarn here, and let's see what happens. Okay, I am nervous because I've never used these colors before. These are the colors that my husband got me for my anniversary, our anniversary, and so I'm taking these 20 of the new colors that I just bought, and they're all sitting over here, and I'm not going to show it to you because they're in disarray. I'm taking 20 of the more than 20 colors that I bought. I think I got 22. And I rolled for them. I randomized them, and I am scared because I bought too much orange and too much blue. So anyway, I feel like this is gonna be not a good color. There is too much orange and blue and green. Let's just do it. I'm not gonna like it. It's either going to be a nice, interesting blue, or it's going to be brown or gray. Ah, I'm scared. That is really dark. So, ooh, I am seriously curious. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it in here and see what happens. Oh my goodness. That is a beautiful green. I'm so excited. So this is gonna be kind of like a tonal, and I don't think I'm gonna bother mixing it. I'm just gonna let it do whatever it's going to do. Just let it work its magic. I'm excited. What a color to start my first Dye20 studio session. I am so thrilled. This is gonna be the most fun Advent I've ever done. I was terrified. I thought it was gonna turn blue. We still don't know what's going to happen. Who knows if the colors are gonna split. But this is the most beautiful green. I hope that it looks this pretty, but this to me screams Christmas tree, and I am so here for it. So we're gonna let this cook. I'm gonna turn the heat down to a moderate temperature so that we don't get too many bubbles, because if it goes solid on its own, great. If we keep some of that variegated or tonal sort of a look throughout, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, yarn. Thank you so much. I didn't get my Christmas tree today. Maybe we will get my Christmas tree tomorrow. But I definitely got my Christmas tree yarn. Oh, Christmas tree, I love you. Oh, that's so fun. All right, guys, I really feel like that Dye20 experience could not have gone any better. I'm really glad it wasn't gray. If it had been gray, that's fine. As long as it's not mud, then I think we're doing pretty good. So here's the plan for the rest of the month. I'm going to do my best to put out a video of Dye20, even if that's all I do, even if I don't talk or whatever, maybe I'm not in the mood, even if that's all I do, that's what I'm going to do. We're not necessarily going to see the yarn dry the same day. We'll probably see it the next day, which is fine, doesn't bother me. What I want to see is that beautiful color go into the water. That's going to be my main goal every day till Christmas Eve, when I dye maybe some of that single ply yarn, that might be a great idea. I don't know how things are going to progress or change throughout the month because, as we all well know, I am a really random character. It's just the way it is. So that's the dye plan. Second, I think this weekend I'm going to do my very best to concentrate on really getting this house in order and finally decorating it, hopefully for the Christmas season. I didn't decorate for Halloween, and I didn't decorate for Thanksgiving or for fall, for anything so far, and that's kind of bumming me out. Also, the plan is to get a nice juicy tree that's hopefully going to last me for the rest of the month, and I am going to decorate it. Chances are I will record that because I do like doing that. It is so fun. What's next? I can't think of anything else at the moment, but if I get any other bright ideas, I will let you know. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget tomorrow, but tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go drive by my sister's house, pick up the Krampus pre-order tumblers, and get them ready to ship for this weekend. I got the Krampus yarn dyed up. I will show it off tomorrow. I also need to show off one of the yarns that I dyed up with Susie on Instagram. I also need to get somebody a crochet hook, but I finally got my crochet hook clay that I'm going to work with, whatever, and I'm going to get it in the mail at some point next week, I promise. I definitely want to get that crochet hook out at least before Christmas because it'll be cute. I gotta get some Christmas cards. Somebody remind me, Jesus. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna end it now. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna relax. It's like 7:30 practically, and I have not stopped moving since I got here, and I have chronic fatigue. So this might not bode well tomorrow, but we shall see. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I did it with the wrong hand. That everything goes well, that I feel better, that my leg heals, that I get energy throughout the month, that this Dye20 studio just kind of sustains me for the rest of the month up until the new year, because I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it up, but have mercy. I hope that I can. By the way, anybody that has ordered anything from me in the last month or so, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. It is so fun, and it brings me a lot of joy to be one of the people out there that make other people yarn happy. So thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.